Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for visiting Rabbani Research. Our today's topic is Nimble Organization and we will talk on this subject. Nimble organizations are purpose driven yet responsive organizations, and they are willing to experiment and evaluate uh, and consistently prioritize, bridging the gap between ideas and implementation. The scalable capability for organizations to sense and respond to change is nimble organization. Adapt or die because of an inability or unwillingness to move when tectonic market shifts occurred. I hope you understand what is tectonic. These are the plates which moves when something abnormal happens, and there are 7 tectonic plates based on which the earth is the earth is. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics estimates that 45% of all small businesses fail during the first 5 years of existence and 65% during the first 10 years. The US Census Bureau reports only 36% of all businesses make it to their 10th birthday and 21% reach their 20th anniversary. Lack of business agility to move with changing market conditions and demands, and an often resulting absence of innovation is a primary reason why businesses fail. World events are the catalyst for rapid business market shifts. To keep up with this pace of change, businesses have adopted new organizational structures, management techniques, and methods with mixed successes. Today's organization looks fundamentally different than those of even decades ago. Thus, decisions have become more collaborative, meaningful, and interdependent. Business analysis has become increasingly more valuable for an organization. A future driven systemic capability to change and a more efficient design of empowered organizations is that the value decentralized decision making, dynamic team allocation, and value based governance. Business analysis has evolved to become a comprehensive practice of enabling enterprise change by defining needs and recommending solutions that deliver value to the stakeholders. Thus, decisions have become more collaborative, meaningful, or interdependent. Being nimble builds upon industry experience with agile approaches. To reimagine creating outcomes in today's uncertain, complex world, a good agile practice will automatically create good business value. Methods of work are important. Being nimble investigates business agility and business analysis from the perspective of increasing value and changing outcomes. Being nimble estimates and examines the established concept of business agility and identifies ways that organizations can improve their ability to sense and respond to change through the application of business analysis. A nimble organization is a set of practices that help organizations outperform peers. How to measure the capacity to be nimble and capability of business analysis is supporting a nimble organization. To practical use of these measures to evaluate and improve organizations. The role of business analysis capabilities is in creating best-in-class organizations. The value and measurable outcomes of being nimble is important. Research shows that the capacity to be nimble is measurable. Competitive organizations have 2.2 times greater capacity to sense and respond to change. 68% of organizations with high nimble capacity are best in class or exceed their peers in sensing and responding to change. Nimble organizations are better places to work. Benefits to being nimble are many. Meeting stakeholders' expectations, creating and operationalizing innovation, improving competitiveness, and fostering superior work experiences for employees. Nimble organizations are able to sense and respond to change with precision and speed, and outperform peers, are more efficient than peers at successfully adapting to change. They have lower barriers to professional performing their best work and are better able to adapt to change at a scale regardless of size. The pace of change is accelerating. There is an expectation among executives that disruptive change events are coming with greater frequency and severity. 76% of organizations surveyed are working to increase their pace of change as either a priority or as a key element of their corporate strategy. This is a profound finding, foreshadowing an even greater pace of change in our future. Organizations are deeply invested in becoming more adaptive and innovative in the way they build and deploy a capability to change. Imperatives create pressure on organizations, requiring continuous focus in organizational strategy, starting from vision, strategy, execute, and success. They are addressing stakeholders' expectations by being customer value driven, being a data driven organization and using data to improve decision making or automate processes, and digitally transforming to modernize technology operating models are often confused with the capability to change. The importance of these imperatives makes it essential that organizations be architected to deal with this work. The capability to be nimble is shown to measurably improve an organization's ability to respond to imperatives. Nimble organizations outperform their peers. Measurable nimble capacity means being better at operationalizing innovation, superior in delivering customer value, operationally efficient, and able to exceed the speed of change demanded by market conditions. The organizational capacity of sensing and responding to change is both measurable and scalable. Simply stated, competitive organizations have 2.2 times the capacity of non-competitive organizations to be nimble. When organizations lack the capacity to sense and respond to change, they significantly lag their peers. Nimble capability enables an organizational ability to manage systemic and continuous change that is no longer project driven. A sense of change that meets the needs of an organization imperatives. A scalability of change capacity that reduces risk while improving performance. Then there are 4 dimensions of a nimble organization that enables and empower people, nimble practices, methods of work, and business analysis. The first dimension, enable and empower people. The war for talent is more heated than ever. The need to enable and empower people is central to methods, practices, and business analysis. This dimension of enabling and empowering people acts as both a guide to improving other dimensions and as an effective measure. Being nimble first and foremost means reducing barriers to a professional's ability to do his or her best work by enabling employees with the skills, processes, techniques, technologies, and environment to efficiently do their job. Empowering individuals through psychological safety, decentralized decision authority, respectful challenge of ways of working, ending unproductive work, and being outcome oriented. The second dimension, nimble practices. The 8 nimble practices are observable, measurable, and lead to better business outcomes. And these are clarity of purpose and mission, the ability to consistently communicate, add value to, align and facilitate the team's activity to the purpose of business. Decentralized leadership and decision making, the ability to help teams understand, analyze and break down business problems, assess the impact of available options and enable fast decision making. Culture of employee enablement and empowerment, the ability to support empowered autonomous teams that respectfully challenge the status quo and product direction. Customer and market value stream focused, the ability to visualize, identify and assess opportunities for improvement and translate these in terms of what is both viable and valuable for the business and for customers. Prioritize through an outcome oriented funding model, the ability to fund outcomes rather than projects, including prioritizing the value incremental initiatives and that will deliver to users and enabling ending work which is not aligned to that value. Use dynamic talent allocation, the ability to fund outcomes rather than projects, including prioritizing the value incremental initiatives will deliver to users and ending work which is not aligned to that value. Balance and rigor, flexibility in processes, the ability to balance rigor, consistency and flexibility of processes while delivering value and meeting the needs of the business. Developing of a strong core of technology, data architecture and standards, the ability to bring together business, customer and technology to drive value, improve products and services and enhance team performance. The third dimension, methods of work. Agile, scaled agile, lean and Six Sigma are all examples of approaches to work or methods of work. Each is a defined set of processes, techniques, roles and skills needed to undertake tasks of or organize work in a certain way. Research reveals 92% of organizations ranking in the highest tier of nimble capabilities use a hybrid of methods, with more than one regularly used or core to the business operating model. The fourth dimension, business analysis. There is a strong correlation between organizations using business analysis capability in leadership roles in all 8 identified nimble practices and those organizations exceeding peers or being best in class. The skills of business analysis professionals in enabling change have been understood to be important. Business analysis is essential to improving organizational performance. Business analysis professionals must be accountable or for outcomes. Nimble is a business capability, not a method of work. Nimble is the scalable capability of an organization to sense and respond to change through equally important dimensions that help it adapt with both precision and speed. As a capability, being nimble has the following attributes. Measurable. Nimble has defined traits, the existence or absence of which can be assessed. A business capability is definable and measurable. Scalable. Business capabilities have capacity, that is an amount of work the business capability can support. Improving business capabilities increases the capacity of change. Organizations of any size can be nimble because business capacity is scalable. Nimble organizations have a greater ability to make change scalable. To despite size and growth rate, one glance at the performance of people and organization discussed earlier validates the conclusion that these organizations are more effective at producing results. Adaptable. Nimble is not synonymous with a particular sequence of investment to become nimble. Set of methods, not a specific preconditions, are there. It is fostered by all levels of staff by assessing which gaps in capability are creating barriers and determining which practices and capabilities have the greatest value in addressing and adapting to improve at a corporate team and individual level. We are business consultants based in Pakistan. If you need to accelerate your organizational performance and transform your company to meet the upcoming business challenges for a better tomorrow, please contact us for a turnaround. You can find us at rabbaniresearch.net. Trust Rabbani for quality competence. Thank you.